The Middle East, one of the most diverse and fascinating landscapes in the world. It is the home to many languages and cultures. With me now is a man that knows quite a few of them, Mr. Brenneman. How many languages do you speak, Mr. Brenneman?
Well, I speak English pretty well, and I speak some Turkish and some Arabic, and maybe a little bit of Spanish, I can say.
Okay.
And I studied Italian.
How did you come to learn Turkish and Arabic professionally?
Well, a year or so out of college, I decided I wanted to live in a different country and experience life there. I had traveled quite a bit growing up, but I knew that there was something more when you just lived in a country for an extended period and learned the language and the culture. So I was determined to do that, and I found a job teaching English in Turkey. It's a long story, and I went to Turkey, and I ended up staying for 5 years. And after my first year there, I ended up being mostly with Turkish speakers who didn't know a lot of English. So soon my Turkish became better than their English, and that resulted in my learning a lot of Turkish pretty fast. As for Arabic, my wife is Lebanese, and so after meeting her in Turkey and the two of us deciding to live in Lebanon after marrying, I ended up studying Arabic formally and informally.
At what time did you go to the Middle East, Turkey and Lebanon?
I went in the fall of 1997.
Okay. And when did you move to Lebanon?
I moved there in March 2003.
What town did you live in, or city really? What city did you live in Turkey, and then of course Lebanon?
Okay. When I first moved to Turkey, I lived in Istanbul, which is not the capital, actually, but it's the cultural, cultural capital, business center, and a very big city, right? And when I was in Lebanon, I lived outside of Beirut, kind of a suburb of Beirut, we could say.
Did you ever notice any diversity when you were in Beirut and Istanbul?
Yeah, there's a lot of diversity in Turkey, actually, that people don't maybe realize. So of course it's a very ancient country and part of the world. So many races and cultures and language groups have mixed together. So that's why Turks can have a wide variety of looks in terms of appearance. Can look just like me. That's why I could fit in there. Blonde hair, blondish hair, blue eyes, fair skin, to being darker skinned and brown hair, and etc. There's also many Kurdish people in Turkey, and some of my good friends were Kurdish actually. And in terms of language, they are able now to speak their language and learn their language openly, whereas in the past, when I was there, it was actually really illegal to speak Turkish or speak Turkish on TV or sing songs in Kurdish. So Turkey has become more accepting of diversity since I was there, which is
very good.
Good developments.